Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
If you like a lot of wrestling on your YouTube, join our cult. Hello and welcome to the very first Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast of 2020. We are here in body, maybe not spirit. As always, Mr. Ross.
Hello, Mr. Maffew. I'm definitely not here in spirit.
Good. Jack, are you here?
I'm all right. Yeah, I'm good. I'm in a better state than I was in the pictures video for AEW that everyone seemed to enjoy, but all right.
I did like the video.
How
and
are you?
Also the puppet to take over from me in case I conk out. I'm grand. I had a lovely week seeing people, friends and family across Bish, Blythe, Darlow, and then London.
You've been on a bit of a tour.
All the highlights.
Yeah. It's like a really bad touring band, isn't it? That was the important places, and London if we have the time.
I was about to say, apologies if you offend anybody from Blythe, but you realise they don't have internet there, do they? Or televisions, or computers.
Wow.
Unless they're stolen.
But sadly for us, they do have grudges. So let's move on.
And guns.
How was
And
your...
knives.
Jack, how was your Christmas, New Year period?
Yeah, mine was all right. Went home for Christmas. My family are doing out. They've moved house, so they're doing out the new one. So it's a bit of a weird Christmas. I didn't have a bedroom door.
Oh,
Yeah, it was all right though. It was fine. New Year was good. So Ross was probably one of the first people I saw in 2020.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What were you on YouTube?
No. Yeah, I just wanted some WTF moments. What about yourself?
Oh, it was grand. What did you get for Christmas?
Oh.
I got a scrapbook full of newspaper cuttings from Newcastle United's history from all the way back in the day.
That's really nice.
Best present I got, yeah. Girlfriend did well. She knows me.
Oh.
I like football. You?
It's like a giant picture of Keegan of the Carlsberg. Go on.
I'm going to go and see Green Day in the summer in Glasgow.
Nice.
Then I'm going to try and visit the infamous Cat House, because that's where everyone says
yes.
it's like the club that everyone goes to after wrestling and stuff. And maybe I'll find Jen and she might stay out for more than an hour.
Look for the bodies on the floor. Oh, there you are, Jen.
How about yourself?
I got some, what are they called? That's not right.
Noise cancelling.
Noise cancelling, thank you. Noise cancelling earphones. So I got the National Express down to London. Great. Fine, a doddle. All you hear going out, rah, 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 but that.
You went to see Progress.
I did go see
Was it
Progress.
good?
It was chapter 100. It was the unboxing event where you don't know what you're going to get until you get there. It was great because I went with my mum. She bought her wifey as well, so that was nice. My mum knew what to get for it. The other one didn't. She's like, oh dear.
Has she been in Men's Wrestling before, your mum?
No, before this, her last event was Progress from 5 years ago when Jimmy Havoc was there. So that was nice because he was going, oh, I hope Jimmy Havoc could be there. And was like, nah, probably not. AEW, blah, blah, blah. Explained it to her. And then, yeah, no spoilers, but Jimmy Havoc showed up. My mum was like, I knew he'd be here. Like, he hasn't been here in ages. And it was lovely because I had to explain the concept of like Super Sexy Trav, the fact that El Ligero has been and will always be Mexican, which is a joke on the show.
Yes.
And how Kid Lycos was wrestling, but he had a sick note. So as soon as he started taking bumps, he just left. All this other stuff that happened, we were all right with that. But the death match started, and they brought out like the kendo sticks, the barbed wire bat, and the balls.
Your
and
mum
everything.
started handing things from the crowd.
Yeah. She was just like, I was like, Mum, this might be a bit violent. She was like, how'd you know? I'm like, they're gonna go through all that. No. And in fairness though, she's like, but how'd you know that? I'm like, yeah, you're right. You just hit him with a clothesline and pin him and not do out. I mean, but no, it was a very nice send off for Smallman event. It was on like non-canon things. It was a lot of fun. Crowd was really into it, and it was sold out for which isn't being common for Progress this year. So it was sort of like that. It was a farewell to one man who's been lovely to me. Been nothing but nice to me. It made me feel like a big deal whenever I go through. I'm like, oh, it's Mr. Botch. It's like, hello, guy promoting the event and everything. Yeah, thank you. So I'm going to be gutted to see him not be involved in this. It's going to be interesting to see where Progress goes. Because he's like, no. He was doing a speech at the end going, no. Look, guys, I'm one small part of this. There's the other lads involved. They're taking over, be fine. And it'd be the lovely last words if it's dead by April. But this is a point now where people love Smallman.
Oh, he's great.
So with him gone, it's like, people are going to get even more critical of Progress. But then I think, is that even possible?
Oh, dear me.
Anyway, enough talking about me. I mean, my exciting times in London. Segue into wrestling.
Wow.
That's right.
What a
wow,
great
it was
podcast.
seamless this time. Wow. Andrade defeated Rey Mysterio Jr. for the US title. at the Madison Square Garden house show.
I had an interesting opinion from Brian Alvarez on this.
Do it in
He
his
said,
voice.
no,
Oh, okay.
no, I haven't got the lungs for that. He said that apparently the best way to do it in old wrestling convention is to have a title change in a really small market so that everyone else in the bigger towns goes, oh, maybe there'll be a title. If they did it in there, if they did it in Blythe, yeah, then they'll do it in London as well.
The ice rink.
Yeah.
Whitley Bay.
But but they did it, but instead they did it on the Madison Square Garden house show. But I don't fault them too much for that.
It's a yearly thing now, isn't it? AJ Styles won it there, 2018, 17.
Recently.
Aye, not too long ago.
Who did he feed for that?
Kevin Owens, maybe?
It
I
rings a
don't
bell.
know. Might have been Kevin Owens, might have been somebody else.
That was a ring announcer afterwards. But yeah, and then at least they tied it in with, well, Andrade beat him up so badly on Raw after the gauntlet match that he just had nothing left. And you go, that's just not true, Rey Mysterio Jr. Goes to the joineries, get himself some new iron legs. He'll be back and ready.
And Andrade is engaged now to Charlotte.
That's right.
Yes, what a week for him.
Did it on a boat.
Did he?
Oof.
Oh,
That's illegal, Ross.
Took her out to sea. Is it? Never knew
Maybe
that.
I actually no idea.
I just looking on her Instagram story. There was a boat involved, another man on the boat who was driving the boat.
Oh, right.
'Cause I don't think those two have their pilots.
It was
Seaman's
Bobby
life.
Lashley.
Liv Morgan turned up.
We'll get onto that.
But no, did they have the thing where like they're both kissing and making out on the boat, and then like the boatman's trying to look in, so they press the button, and the thing goes up like a limousine.
Like James Bond.
Then when it comes back down, Undertaker's there. Where to, Charlotte? Dad! Miami Vice theme starts playing. The wind flowing through Undertaker's locks.
WWE being sued by shareholder.
What a segue.
Copy paste reading this. The lawsuit filed December 26th in Delaware Chancery Court by an Oklahoma firefighters pension fund claims there is a credible basis to believe that McMahon and other WWE senior officers breached their duties to investors by diverting valuable resources to the XFL.
No.
Leave them alone.
I can't believe that for
Leave
a second.
them alone. They're giving us teams like the Seattle Dragons and the Wildcats and the Renegades.
The Battlehawks.
The Outlaws.
Yeah.
Leave them alone. They want to shove a little bit of money to the side illegally. What's the harm? There's more joy going to come from this than bad, surely.
Yeah.
Vince is more preoccupied with something else now. He can stop the wrestling lark.
XFL have a proven track record. Yeah, you're right. Why do these people just pick on Vince McMahon for no reason? It's shocking, isn't it?
This is from Bloomberg Report, by the way, and I love the next paragraph.
I've never liked Bloomberg Report.
I love the next paragraph.
The suit also suggests that the company's board members may have failed to conduct appropriate oversight to ensure McMahon didn't engage in transactions that conflict with WWE's interests.
I like the thought of them being like, you can't be turning Seth Rollins, baby. Just trying to be smarky and getting involved. Or maybe it means Saudi Arabia. I don't know.
Oh.
Who knows what it means?
Oh. Let's just guess what it means.
Look, Vince, we're all right with you going to Saudi Arabia taking the filthy, filthy blood money. But our house show title change in the year of our Lord 2019.
I think they meant...
Also, Buddy Murphy should have got the win with Aleister Black in the second match. You look at me.
Aye, Rollins turning heel after all the investment in Burn It Down.
I bought my kids Seth Rollins t-shirts, Vince.
It might have been the Hell in a Cell main event. Imagine if they heard that and they were like, the investors have to step in at some point.
In other news, Dusty Rhodes Classic teams announced the Undisputed Era, of course, Forgotten Sons, don't remember them. Matt
I was
Riddle and
planning to
Pete.
do a gesture for every team.
Oh, yeah, go on then.
No, guys, I got the second
go.
one. I was like,
Oh?
yeah.
Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne. I like this.
Broserweight.
Yeah, well done.
Oh.
Broserweight.
Kushida. Don't do your Jim Ross. Okay,
Looks-
cool. And
Oh.
and it just says question marks.
He's got a mystery opponent, mystery partner.
Oh, any idea who that could be?
Who?
Who could it be? I've got no idea.
With Velveteen Dream, is he uninjured yet?
Alex Shelley?
No.
He's hanging out at the Performance Centre and stuff, isn't he? Oh,
look at this guy.
imagine.
Hanging out.
Well, yeah, he's
Gary?
Oh, imagine if it was Alex Shelley. What are they called? The Time Splitters in New Japan. Oh.
Oh, yes, you're right. They were a real
They
tag
were,
team.
yeah, I wasn't
Yes,
just- I
thought
wasn't just like-
Yes, I am stupid as hell. The Grizzled Young Vets. Oh,
How do you do a
that?
scouse?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can't.
Yeah. Soon to be recognised.
No, you could fall on your ass.
He does play.
Oh. Imperium.
Do that.
That's what I've done. Gallus.
Oh no, that was our stable in WCPW.
What?
That was
Prestige.
Prestige. Yeah.
Oh, the Prestige.
Yeah.
I was
It's
wondering
nearly
what
the
that
same,
meant.
actually.
Because I walked past them backstage, the 4 members of the Prestige, when they were trying to
all
think
did that
about.
towards
They were
you.
just all going like, everything's been done in wrestling before. What on earth do we do? And they just settled on.
I'd have done a JJ Okocha, me. You know when you like pulling your quad, but
Yeah.
you break it back and forward.
Oh yeah.
That would be a total and a half. That.
all of them.
That's my
All
favourite
of them
dance
at
move.
the
that.
same time. Revving the engine. Gallus, you just go, hey, Walter, why don't you want to wrestle me? Anyway, and Webster and Mandrews.
First round knockout.
No, they've got to go. They've got to be like the underdog team that goes quite far, surely. What do they do? Mandrews loves a bit of guitar, doesn't he? There we
That's
go.
right.
Yeah. Right.
Can you skateboard on your chair?
I can't skateboard at all.
Oh,
No.
I thought it'd be nice. The company is currently advertising that Reigns and Corbin will face off in a loser eats dog food match at their January 4th house show. Oh, good. It's competing with New Japan at the
It is.
at the
Oh,
Show Me Center
nice.
in Cape Girardeau.
Missouri.
I'm assuming that's supposed to be like Gerard Dupier.
right.
Gerard Depedu.
Gerard Dupier,
Good
Missouri.
morning.
The stipulation will also be used in dark matches at upcoming episodes of SmackDown because they're going to switch the lights off so no one can see it. That's why it's a dark match. Both the SAP Center in San Jose, California, and the Rogers Arena. I love the names of these places, by the way. In Vancouver, British Columbia. Advertising that the Feb set, why am I giving the date? You're not going to go in there because you've seen this. Will be headlined by Reigns versus Corbin in Loser Eats Dog Food matches. Great.
Loser eats dog food. Do they force them to eat dog food? Does Corbin just have to? Because Corbin's going to lose. Does Corbin just have to force it down? Is it going to be gimmick dog food?
You thought it's trying to go down it, down it. I don't know.
Corbin is on. What's that song? I can't remember what it
We
is.
like to
It's
drink
a-
with Corbin
yeah,
because Corbin is our mate. And when we drink with Corbin, he gets it down in 8, 7. Yeah. Then if you can't...
If there's one thing I want to see, it's ASMR with Baron Corbin eating dog food.
It's going to be delicious. Delicious. How is it? Oh, I know why dogs lick their balls. And
Do you
also...
reckon they use real dog food for that? Because apparently, well, I don't know if they're just working us marks or whatnot, but
Doesn't sound like them.
they said it was real dog food when Roman got...
Oh.
Do you think Meltzer will report it's real dog food? So to screw with him, it'll be dog poo.
Or it'll be the steak that the posh folk give their dogs.
That'd be
Humphrey.
funny. Opens up the tin and it's just a steak.
I think he'll report that it's not real dog food, and then Rollins will go on Twitter and call him a purveyor of misinformation. It's a very damaging accusation, Meltzer.
That will be exactly what will happen. Well done. Also,
Yes.
2K20, the video game, didn't work in 2K20. The year.
Oh, it was so good.
I want to know. This sprung up on January 1st, 2K20. So that meant that there were people who went, well, it's a new year. What shall I do to kickstart this new generation? I know. I'll play the critically reviled WWE game.
Hey, there's 8-year-olds around the world who got a brand new Christmas present. 2K20. They were over the moon. They put it in. And then the world came crashing down.
The comes crashing down. But I
Is
love the
this
fact
new-
that so many people are like, I can't believe my game of 2K20 doesn't work. It's like, it hasn't worked since it came
I was
out,
going to
mate.
say, is this news that it doesn't work in 2K20 considering it didn't work in 2K19?
But it was
a mercy
something
kill,
like
I think
they
they call
couldn't
it.
get online or something. I don't exactly know what it was, but I thought it was very funny,
Yeah.
very apt.
Which is even worse because I believe you can't go on the creator thing in 2K19 if you have a 2K20 save file. So it knackers your 2K19.
You can't even play
so
the
you
other
go,
one.
oh, well, 2K20's dead. Let's try playing new 2K. Oh, I can't because of 2K20. The gift that keeps on giving.
Then you can play through it all again. Two double the amounts of fun. I should work in marketing for 2K.
Two
mate.
double the amount.
For the amounts of fun. All the fun of the fair. News.
That was the news. I can't play the news.
You're saying news at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
News.
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame!
Now it's time for the Hall of Fame.
Christ, the Hall of Fame. I've forgotten to pick one this week.
Oh,
I shouldn't have said
No,
that. I
you
don't know what I had to
haven't,
say.
Ross. Oh, he always does this. I'll just pretend to not be stolen for time. The winners from last year. The timekeeper at TLC.
Last decade.
15%. What was even that? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was mine because Corbin launched the timekeeper over the thing, and he did a lovely flip in midair.
I can't remember anything about that match.
He went the distance, like.
He flew.
All right.
They picked on the timekeeper for like no reason, and because they needed someone for Roman to save from the dog food. Yeah.
The Butcher's knee walk thingy around the ring in AEW. Oh, that was the thing you just talked about. What Gala should do. I think you like that.
Apparently, that's something to do with wrestling. That I can't. I'm not here today.
Okay.
It's not working. It's just not working.
You should. Can the camera get it if you do the knee walk thing around?
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Plus
But the winner.
My jeans are a bit tight after the festive period.
Well, no one likes a braggart.
Bit of rippage there.
Dash Wilder falling over, though, was the clear winner with 65%. I forget who picked that, but it was probably me.
It was you. It was you.
I'm killing it at the minute.
Yeah,
Hall of
you
Fame.
are.
Have you noticed?
Yeah.
You
should
pandering bastard.
I'm learning it now. I get it. I show up, I have an idea, and I'm awake. So my pick, it's going to be an easy one because someone got me it for Christmas.
Oh.
Little 2-pack. Not the rubber. The little 2-pack thing for the Switch where you get not just Disney's Aladdin, but also Disney's Lion King for, I think it's the Mega Drive versions, but sure, play the same. Got nothing against Disney's Aladdin. In fact, it's the reason that I'm a big nerd today. That game for the Mega Drive. God, it was good. But I decided to sit down and try and play Lion King.
I was going to say, I've heard of Disney's Aladdin. That's one that's like a platformer, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one.
2D.
Did you ever play the Lion King
No.
one? Okay, there's been lots of videos made about this from people like myself that were kids back then, and now we're grumpy adults going, wait a minute, why was level 2 so hard? And apparently the reason was because, well, people would go and rent it from Blockbusters, and that was a bit of a negative to games people, because like, if they're just going to rent it, then they're not going to buy the game for real. So they instructed to make, like, maybe not the first level, that's too harsh, but the second level as hard as possible. That level.
Is it a platformer as well?
It is,
Right.
but that bit is built around you having to jump over things and ducking. It's a bit like Battletoads' sled level, if you know that. It's just very hard.
Right.
And for a second level thing, so it's encouraged people to go either, well, I'll keep on renting it from Blockbusters, or I'll buy the thing and beat it for real. Or like me, play it on the Switch and go, you know what, this is a memory I don't want to revisit. Like seeing the dead horse in Neverending Story. I don't want to think about this childhood memory. It can go back in the bin. So level 2 of The Lion King.
It's just reminded me of a level I loved as a kid.
What did you like?
Do you remember the Toy Story game on the
I do remember
SNES?
that.
The one where you're walking along. You've got to
Yeah.
play dead when Sid comes along.
Yes.
And he burns you with a magnifying glass, and then you can run along, and you've got to like quickly
Yeah.
you lose control. That's brilliant, that.
That's good.
Oh, what a game. Ha!
Yeah.
When he's whipping stuff. Oh, brilliant.
You won't let me where a laser blast goes off. Just shows up.
Oh, what a game.
Oh, MJF makes that noise when he's lashing Cody.
Yeah! Yeah!
Get back. So that was a alright Hall of Fame pick. It may not win, but let's see what the competition is. Jack, what have you got?
Originally, it was going to be... I've been watching just over the festive period during little breaks when I've not been like seeing people. When I've just had a bit of downtime. Really been getting back into the Dave Show Taskmaster because it's really good and funny. So check it out if you haven't. But then I saw a comment on YouTube underneath one of my videos, and it became my favourite comment of not just 2019, but the whole 2010s. I've been presenting for like 4 years now, and it's my favourite comment I've ever seen on one of my videos.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, we've been doing
years.
4 years. I mean. It's awful, isn't it? Where have our 20s gone? So it was during my Desert Island Graps episode with Tom. And
I've been told that was very good, by the way.
By the way, Tom, has been doing a stellar... We've all done them now. Tom's a brilliant interviewer. They've all been class.
Depends your perspective, doesn't it?
Oh,
Brilliant interviewer or just scary man
who?
who invades you in every way.
Gets in your head.
It's like, don't realise it, and he's in your head.
It's like the interviews bit of The Apprentice.
Yes.
CV.
Oh, did you see that, by the way?
No?
Oh my God, it was
What?
great because it is.
You've not got a reply from Tommy the Turtle.
No, because
Oh,
it's
right.
not a real
He
thing.
was giving away
No, for the
50
bloke.
quid or something for the
Oh.
crack, wasn't he?
Was he?
I think someone mentioned me on Twitter. I think mentioned all of us perhaps a couple of days ago. He was giving away 50 quid for the crack.
For the crack. Oh, because it's great because they brought him back and it was almost like, Gandalf the Grey. Coming out as Gandalf the White. I was like, yay, Tommy's back. Oh.
Or whatever his name is. Is he called Tommy as well?
Yeah, sure.
Thomas. I can't remember.
I'm going to call him Tommy. Anyway, what was your point?
On that video, just as you get chatting with Tom and all different sort of topics come up, I just briefly mentioned that I used to play basketball through my teens until I was about like 22 or whatever. And I just said offhandedly, like, it's the only sport that I think I'm any good at. And that was it. That's all I said about it, really. Didn't say I'm better than anyone at basketball. Didn't say I'm class me or anything. Just when I used to like to play it quite a lot, and I thought I was pretty good. And the comment, it's so good. I love it. I've got no malice towards this guy because he put, Jack, I will destroy you at basketball. I'm 6'3", 220 pounds. It was so good. I haven't hooped for a couple of years now, but I'll back you down and score a sick hook shot or something like that. Then he started saying, I'm from Indiana, and if you know anything about basketball, you'll know the rich heritage of Indiana basketball. Starts naming players that are from Indiana, like Larry Bird and all this sort of stuff. He cut a promo on me, essentially. I loved it. It was my favourite comment, and I'd like him to go down in the Patreon vote as Jack's basketball nemesis. I think that would be pretty good. But I hope I never meet him because he'll destroy me. He's 6'3" and 220 pounds.
I love that. It's like, I'll destroy you at hoops. I'm 6'3". Yeah.
Yeah,
you're probably right, mate. Yeah.
When you're getting coached it, when you're younger and you're getting taught it and stuff, they always tell you, like, height doesn't actually matter in basketball. And then the older you get, the less that becomes true. It's actually very
I
important.
want your money. Height doesn't matter, Jack.
There's a reason the shortest players in the NBA are like 6 foot, 6'1", and that's the shortest ones. But yeah, that's mine. My basketball nemesis for my favorite comment of the decade.
That's nice. And like you said, I've not been gotten to, but I am going to bring it up on this show.
It was so good. No, I liked it.
He's going to do a video now. He's got your attention now. He's like, right, got him.
Him in his back garden. Right, check
Me and
this
you,
out.
Jack. Whoop, do 100 takes, finally gets it. Anyway, we digress.
Perfect.
Scrabble.
Oh.
I had a few games of Scrabble over the festive period for the first time in 15 to 20 years.
Right.
Maybe not 20 years, at least 15 though. Had a great time. Blue balled though at one point.
Oh.
Had Umberto as me 7 tiles, just waiting for a random age to appear.
But you
Hang
know,
on.
yeah, I was going to say you
We're
said
playing wrestling before you say it. Wrestling Scrabble. We weren't playing
Whoa.
standard Scrabble. We're playing wrestling. I got Diddler in there though. So we were doing well. But wrestling Scrabble, all names and everything were allowed in this one. So yeah, could have had a Humberto, but didn't get an H to apply that. Umberto.
I've just checked in wrestling Scrabble rules. You win if you get Diddler. So well done.
Thank you.
I'm amazed that you were doing something wrestling in your extracurricular time.
Yeah, well, I watched 2 things to do with wrestling. One was a GIF of Keith Lee rising up with his Santa's hat on, and the other one was the and the other was the Liv Morgan return, the YouTube clip, which didn't include all the other returns I've just seen out there with the man and the random woman and whoever else arrived. And I've had a nice detox. It's been nice. So when you pick it apart like I do, it becomes a bit tiresome after a while. So a nice standing back and just not nitpicking something you quite like is quite refreshing.
Yeah.
I completely agree. Don't laugh. No, that was genuine.
No, it is. Yeah, but I'm back on it now. Back in the swing of things. But Scrabble, it's a fantastic game, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Do you play any other board games?
No, not really. Played a couple though. One was called Smart Arse.
Of course.
Where you had to name. I think what was it? I can't remember. There was one where you had to. There was a card with like 10 categories and had 10 options on. And you had to tick them off as you got them. Name 10 states in America.
All right.
If it was on the card, you could tick it off and out of 10.
Oh, okay.
That one. And the one was called Smart Arse. That was the 3 I played.
That's nice.
But Scrabble, the pinnacle.
Did it get heated?
No.
Alright.
I was being an arsehole though by just, could this be a word? Go on Google. It turns out that's actually a word.
My
That
grandma
means-
had the giant Scrabble official words things, but it's stuff like there's so many 2-letter words.
Yeah.
So you're like, I never heard of them. AD is a word.
Is it? Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, ad hominem. Oh yeah. Whatever. Anyway, I digress.
But Scrabble. Yeah.
Right, fair enough.
Yeah. So speaking of diddlers that won things though, I just remembered we can't go through this without mentioning NJF.
He watches this, doesn't he?
Friend of the podcast.
He watches this.
I don't know.
I'm just saying it rings true in my head. I'm not in denial.
I'm so glad we gave him the award.
What do you call it? Weird Pedo Awards?
You call it keep your weird pedo. Yeah.
That's what he's going through. That doesn't.
Diddler
Where's he got
Diddler
that
just-
from?
Diddler
Diddler.
just means heel.
Look at Urban Dictionary. The top result is a heel in professional wrestling.
In fairness, he has just started. He's relatively new. Someone has explained all the terms to him. Yeah. So, your nominations are Lion King Level 2,
My basketball nemesis.
yeah, Bagel Jordan, and
Scrabble.
Scrabble. Wow, what a selection.
Wow.
And you can vote for any of those picks, any of them, by going to, Jack.
Patreon.com/cultaholic.
This is This Week in the Wrestling. It's this bloody week in the wrestling.
This week in wrestling.
SmackDown feels 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it. I've only watched it for the first time today.
I haven't seen it either. It's going to be a fantastic, riveting
I
discussion.
watched it, but it's just it's my least.
Tell us what happened, Maffew.
I will by looking at this bit of paper. Number 1 contenders match between Corbin, Miz, and Bryan. But Corbin is attacked by Reigns during his opening promo, and his little minions drop him. He's like, oh. He refuses to be in the match and wants it postponed. Instead, it goes ahead with Miz and Bryan. But Corbin's minions attack for the no contest.
They ruined the match anyway.
Later, Corbin agrees to be in the match because Roman's being escorted from the building. But surprise, Reigns gets involved in the bout and takes Corbin out. Bryan taps out Miz to become number 1 contender again, and The Fiend calls him out on the Tron.
So
that last sentence was actually all right. Not like in terms of a sentence, but in terms of what happened on the show, Bryan and Miz was kind of all right.
The rest was quite convoluted. I've tried to summarize it as best I can, but I feel like they needed to fill time.
We could have just put Corbin kill time.
Yeah.
40 minutes. Was the easiest. And then the SmackDown writers put his pen down and went for a tab. What else happened on the show?
He said that Miz and Bryan were terrible fathers. Now, I know that Miz let a mysterious man into his house and put that doll in his... But Bryan's not. Bryan's a great dad.
Yeah. You're right. King Corbin wasn't being very
He was
truthful.
lying, yeah.
I can't believe.
I
don't think that King Corbin is a nice guy.
I'm starting to think
I'm sorry to say it on this show and everything, but okay. Braun Strowman teams up with The New Day to take on Nakamura, Sami, and Cesaro.
I saw the dance actually. That was a highlight of my Christmas.
That was a pretty fun match. Nice to see Sami taking bumps. Strowman gets a pinfall in the IC champion and dances with The New Day afterwards after some cajoling.
Didn't want to see Braun Strowman do that, me. I want to see him push over big heavy things, not dance like a tit.
Well, it was the SmackDown of the New Year, so he knew no one was watching.
Case
in point.
If you're a large man in WWE, you know there's going to come a time when you've got to dance or do something silly. Yeah.
Right. That was just one dance. If he does it every week, maybe
didn't he
it's
do
weird.
that thing? The one that we were talking about before?
I saw he was doing the traditional sort of...
Yeah. The wrestler dance. The way that wrestlers dance is so weird.
It's basically what Vince does. It's There's a gif of Vince McMahon. I tweeted over Christmas. Oh, the look on his face, and you see him go, ah, on the side of his mouth.
Which
Which
one is that? Is it
he's
the Rage
he's
Party
wearing like
one?
a sky blue blazer. He's backstage somewhere. It's on my Twitter somewhere. It's from the 80s or early 90s. He's got brown hair.
Oh, yeah.
And he just starts going, and he gets more and more into it, and it's full on. He's doing all the... Oh, God.
He's like an alien that's only seen dancing in like video clips and pictures and books.
I don't even know if you can't see it anywhere else. It's a Vince McMahon original. It's unbelievable. I love Vince McMahon.
He's pretty good when he's actually in the stand back video. He's all right.
The hips he's got.
He's got quite an all right voice. I know he talks most of it, but I think he's quite talented.
His hips don't lie,
Yeah.
and they spell disaster for you. Sacrifice. Backstage, Otis, here we go, gives Mandy Rose...
This storyline has touched my heart, and I'm really scared for how it's going to turn out. Right, sorry.
Otis gives Mandy Rose a fruitcake.
His mum's fruitcake.
His mum's fruitcake that she cooked.
That's nice.
For him. She accepts it, but later, Chad Ziggler is flirting with her and squashes it with his foot. Mandy looks conflicted. Was that what she was going for?
I don't know, what did you think?
Yeah, conflicted, but not in the sense like, oh God, who do I choose, Otis or Ziggler? It's more like, what am I supposed to be feeling? We haven't written this bit in the script yet. Otis later finds his destroyed fruitcake and is sad.
It was so sad.
You would have thought it was his baby son.
He finds it on the floor and he doesn't even say anything. He's just like, it's so good.
Just like gets moving, looks up, why God?
It's really good. All the comments are like, on the YouTube clip, all the comments are like, this is better than Lana versus Lashley.
Is the cake not got a name? That's the next step, isn't it?
The best, and as well, when he first comes up and gives her the fruitcake, and it's when he's not being over the top. He's trying to be all reserved and charming towards her, but he's just like, hello, Mandy. It's just like that. And he's just got that look on his face that he always does, and she's like, oh, hey, Otis. And he's like, get your fruitcake. It's so good. It's really funny. I hope that she doesn't choose that dick Dolph Ziggler. I'm emotionally invested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ate a fruitcake. Yeah. Well, easily the best thing on SmackDown, now I think about it.
It was brilliant.
The other thing was Mustafa Ali.
Yes.
Got to have a bit was just like, yes, I may have got pinned in this match. I may have lost this match. I may have got injured this time. I may have not won this. But next year is my year. And I know where they're coming from, but it was just like, Oh, I'd forgotten about all those losses. And now you reminded me about all of them. Thanks.
He's got Ziggler's old gimmick from SummerSlam. That could have gone somewhere, but it didn't. Darn.
That was good.
Goldberg, you got lucky 3 times.
God, what best thing he's done ever. Monday Night Raw. It was on Monday. Owens opens the show and calls out Rollins and the AOP. They answer, but KO just attacks mid-promo because he's bored.
It was really funny, that. He just goes, Ron's like, there's no way you can beat up all 3 of us. And he goes, and just goes for it.
And it's like, oh, really?
Yeah. Get him.
They beat him down, but Samoa Joe evens the odds. Everybody brawls and security tries to stop them. But Owens hits a big dive onto everyone.
And CM Punk buried it on Twitter.
What did CM Punk say?
He said, can we leave this in 2019 now? The trope where there's a big crowd of security and someone dives onto them all.
Waiting to catch him, I think is what he said.
Right.
Oh, did he? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Oh.
All stood there like, ooh, ooh, and then they fall down. I tell
Yeah,
you.
guy lands on Jack Ross like, fall over anyway.
Remember that game? It
I don't
was always
mind.
at like a bloody Charlie Chalk's restaurant or something like that. Had the wheel and the farmer with a basket.
That's...
Remember that Charlie
Oh,
Chalk?
my
And he
God.
was
Charlie
replaced
Chalk.
by the bear. Brewster Bear? Was it Brewster the
Oh,
Bear?
no, it was like Wacky Warehouse, isn't it? It's
Aye.
either one of them.
This has unlocked something really
Yeah, it
deep
is.
in my
There was
memory
always that
I can't-
machine with a wheel and had the
Yeah.
farmer. You had to catch the eggs that would come down the thing.
man.
Oh, like that's how they catch in wrestling.
Yeah.
That's how you learn.
So you're saying
Play
that you
that
can
for
only
hours.
catch people, you and CM Punk both, that you're going to do it if the wrestlers are wearing bear outfits.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
If they're wearing clown outfits, that's very 90s, that.
He'd look silly, wouldn't he?
Aye. I was terrified of Charlie Chalk when I was a kid. My mum was cruel. She'd always book me birthday, like two or 3 birthdays in a row. I would be the one having the Charlie Chalk birthday party, even though I was terrified of Charlie Chalk. When he walked in the room, 7-foot clown, I would dive under the table and hide. Yet she would do it numerous times.
Should we get the hint?
She would probably laugh at the same time. What a horrible woman.
And your birthday this year, we're going back. Charlie.
and for my birthday, your dad's birthday. Was Charlie Chalk a clown?
Aye. Charlie Chalk.
Yeah.
Charlie Chalk. He's a funny way of walking and a funny way of talking. It's Charlie Chalk. Charlie Chalk. Go Charlie Chalk. Charlie Chalk. Charlie Chalk.
Because I remember him getting washed up on the island, but I thought he was just a crap pirate.
He had a big red nose though. Whiskey.
He's a drunk.
The 7 Seas.
Scurvy Chalk.
Whiskey nose.
Scurvy Chalk. Gonna die in his 20s, Charlie Chalk. Anyway, all 5 men were kicked out by security, and that's it.
They didn't come back.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that or not, because I don't know.
Oh, was this the Raw, by the way, where Samoa Joe did that unbelievable monologue about the AOP?
That was the previous week.
Was that the previous
That's
week?
why he
That's
said
another bit of wrestling over Christmas.
That was good.
Oh, God. Get him an Oscar. Get him in a film. That was like Liam Neeson.
He's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
This was the one where the security come round Owens and Joe. They're about to kick them out. And they were like, right, we'll just don't lay a hand on it. We'll just walk out. And Joe goes, if one of you touches me, then you won't be feeling from your fingers anymore. Something like that. And then Owens just goes like, Happy New Year, lads. That's really good.
I'm sorry about me, mate.
I like them as a tag team.
Yeah, I like Joe, and his promos are great because he's one of those few guys in WWE that can transcend the crappy scripts they give. Because you can imagine if Seth Rollins like, if one of you touches me, you won't be able to feel your fingers. Nah. And you're like, God, I hate you. But Joe can make that sound like a scary thing. So, well, fair play to him. Alistair Black. I don't know if you guys heard that,
What
but
was that?
was he sneezing or asking somebody something?
Just asking Sam a question.
Right, so he's
Who was
cheeky, loud as hell asking
Oh.
a question. Went through these soundproof windows. Anyway, Alistair Black beats Buddy Murphy again. Probably the best match of the night. I like this.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
good.
the pair of them.
Yeah.
There's no silly buggers with these guys. It's just, I want to pick a fight with you. Aye, all right. And I did really appreciate the kink heavy bit where he blasted them with a Hachi Mushmur kick. I've seen in Tekken.
Yep.
I saw the Twitter comments. The best thing about that last video.
Oh, yeah,
weekend.
cheers. I was
Yeah.
proud of that Tekken reference, yeah.
Give him the Hachi kick. and
Talk
then-
about not getting got to, and he brings it up.
no.
All the references, but the one Jack makes, they bring it up, don't they?
Oh, look when Jack brings up Tekken. I'm like, you mother! Where were you the first year when I needed you? But then he like landed and he went, oh, nah. Catches his chin like, Maradona. He's like, do another one. And Buddy Murphy's almost like, all right then. And it's just
Yeah.
like, ooh.
He sold
I
it
like
really
that.
well, yeah. That's good. It was a good match.
And again, just the little people going, doing the little eye emojis where it's like, yeah, I wish Aleister Black could kick me.
No, I wasn't. Okay.
No, you weren't.
Speak for yourself. All right.
I'm not. I'm speaking for other people.
Okay.
Dirty-minded people who probably all watch his show. Randy Orton tricks AJ Styles with a...
this was
Who are
good.
they? I'm quoting. A cunning ruse.
It was a cunning ruse.
He pretends he's injured and may even have to retire. Styles comes out and mocks him. Orton drops his crutch, alcohol, and hits an RKO. It's implied they'll meet again at WrestleMania.
Because
this year's WrestleMania. Oh,
They did.
last year's WrestleMania.
They said, I'll see you at WrestleMania again, because they wrestled at last
Yeah,
year's WrestleMania.
they did.
Styles won, yeah.
I can't believe they're doing it again.
No one could see because the lights could.
Yeah, that was that one.
Oh, yeah.
But this time, this time the face-heel dynamics flipped.
I love that, though. Going to the lengths of feigning an injury at a random house show to benefit an angle on Raw. They should do it more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone bought it hook, line, and sinker, didn't they?
He did the Mark Henry. He should have been in the pink jacket.
That would have been it. Just in Mark Henry's actual things. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like, you can't even see his hands.
Did you see the picture of... I've forgotten his
Stokely
WWE
Hathaway.
name. Malcolm
Bivens.
Oh.
No, I was trying to think of the
That's
Mark...
his WWE name, is
know.
it? Sorry.
But
You know,
Mark Henry's jacket, it's just so big on him. Yeah.
We should have nominated him for the best non-wrestling
Oh,
personality.
he's so funny.
I was looking at his Twitter over Christmas thinking, I wish I nominated him. Huge
The
disservice
best.
we've given the man there. What a Twitter account he's got.
I don't know if he ever found his CD player. Someone stole his CD
Yeah.
player. Oh.
Did you see the one he did? Because everyone posts every year, by the way, if you're familiar with wrestling social media, every year someone will post the gif of Sting coming down as Sky's house. Sting. It's like, new year, new me. Everyone does that every year. Everyone, like, races to the computer to do it. But he actually filmed himself and he had a Sting mask. Takes off the Sting mask reveal. Another Sting mask. And then he takes off the Sting mask reveal. Him! And then the guy's on to realize it's him and runs away. Anyway, let's not get in the way of what we've all come here to see.
Oh, no.
Lashley and Lana's wedding. And it just says here,
Oh.
Christ. And there's 7 eyes in Christ. It goes on forever.
It really did.
They're interrupted by, this is the creepiest moment I've seen in some time. They're interrupted by Lana's first husband, who says she left him for Rusev. Oh no, you've missed a bit out.
I did
WWE
miss a
guy.
crucial bit out.
This creepy guy came out and says, I'm her first husband. We got married the day she turned 18. Like, he was sat next to her like a toaster waiting for the hot bread to come out. That is, yeah. How did they cut that out of the YouTube, someone was telling me.
Yeah, that wasn't on the... I've seen the YouTube clip. That wasn't on the YouTube clip.
Was it
For
not
the
in,
best.
Was it not in the script? Did he just improvise that?
I am Diddler.
Yeah, it's me, D. Idler.
That sounds awful.
Anyway,
just
Lashley beats him
similar
up.
to
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Right.
yeah.
Lashley beats him up and the crowd went mental. Then they're up to by Lashley's first wife and Lana slaps her.
Crystal.
They met when he was in the Marines.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, no.
He was married
Not
to a
legit one.
former,
Yeah.
former woman.
Former woman.
Former diva Crystal.
But it
Yeah,
wa-
don't call them women. They're divas. And then they're interrupted. By the way, the acting through this has been stellar.
Oh,
Laurence Olivier couldn't have done it
I
any
also
better
really
because he's
like-
dead.
just while this is all going on, Vic Joseph was like, "Can't believe Rusev's not showing up, everyone." While there's a 7-foot cake in the ring.
That was fantastic, that. That's the sort of wrestling I'm here for.
Then they're interrupted by Liv Morgan, who's been having all these little promos and vignettes like, I'm going to be me, I'm going to do
I
this.
found my true self. I didn't expect it to go this direction.
No.
Claims that she's in love. Lashley says, I've never touched this woman before in my life. And she says, not you. Dun, dun, dun. That's right, the lesbian pollen has been unleashed.
Yeah.
Lana attacks her and kicks her out of the ring.
But
Rusev
why did she
appears...
was she lying, or have her and Lana in kayfabe got history? And Lana's so humiliated that she's brought it up on her wedding day that she's attacked her.
That's
We
the
can
vibe I
only-
got.
Right. Okay.
We'll only know
But then
by watching Raw every week.
But then Lana told us off for assuming things, didn't she, on Twitter? So I don't know what to think anymore.
Oh my god.
The quality of this writing, it's like it's like Hannibal. You have to keep on watching every week to see what
But it's
happens.
done like 12 million views on YouTube. It worked.
Oh, and this was the highest rated Raw in
She
some
said
time.
it was 40%. Lana on Twitter claimed it was 40% higher than the rest of the show or something in terms of ratings.
That doesn't mean it's good.
We'll move on to that because that's a bit later on we'll do it. But then Rusev mysteriously appears from inside the 7-foot cake
Really slowly.
and attacks.
Brilliantly.
I want to see any videos of like people because I'm under the impression about how badly they cut to it that he struggled to get out. The thing.
He did a video on Instagram like just before he hopped out the cake, he's like, "Hee, I'm in the cake." That was the video.
That's good.
So he jumped out, shouted, Rusev cake. Even though he previously said he didn't care about the wedding, Liv Morgan shoves Lana's face in the cake. Oh my God, with 7 Ds.
Yeah, well, so Liv now doesn't love Lana anymore. She's so furious that she's attacked her that she hasn't got any loyalty to Lana anymore. She doesn't care about her. She's throwing her face in the cake. I thought Liv would be distraught. You turn up to crash someone's wedding because you love one of the people, and then they attack you, and then you attack them back, and you're like, yeah, I'm a wrestler again. What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Also, I will mention Jerry Lawler trying to bring up the Princess Bride like 3 times, and everyone just going, shut up. Idiot. It's like the princess. Yeah, we know. Like the last film he saw. Anyway, AEW Dynamite. Well, there's no weddings. And also probably not the same ratings as well. Cody beats Darby Allin with the advice of his new manager and head coach of the Nightmare family, Arn Anderson.
What does that mean? Cody, here's how to work this brand new toaster. Dustin, here's how to shut the toilet lid after you've been for a wheelie.
So you think he's like a domestic coach? He's just around the house?
I heard, yeah, let's move on. Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah, first, it's got a life coach. It's like, first lesson, Cody, what? Don't trust me, Spinebuster. Yeah, that's right. The Cody, who can't call him, no, he can call himself Cody Rhodes, but he can't get
He
the
doesn't
right
want to.
Dusty
He wants to be his own man.
Cool.
Do you think he says, if he say Rhodes, Arn won't turn on him?
Whose son are you again? Oh, you know.
You remind me of somebody.
With the blonde hair.
Oh,
Ric
right.
Flair.
Stasiak, of course.
I hated him. Spinebuster.
Oh, but he did help him win. He was about to get hit with a coffin
I
rod.
loved it, how serious he was
Knees
taking
up!
it.
On, get
Knees
on-
up!
Get your knees up!
Thanks, Arn.
I love when he was passing them pointers. He had the thing over it, like a footballer.
Like a manager, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Giant notes at ringside. Like
You'll
NFL
never know
dudes.
what I say if I do this.
It does work, to be fair.
I liked it.
Yeah, and it was a great match.
It was a good match.
That thing got resolved from last June as well.
To quote SW, Darby Allin was bumping like a boss. He was getting folded up by all the moves. It was good.
Yeah. No complaints there. Yeah, it was a very good episode of this. Rio retains a title in a 4-way match against Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, and Hikaru Shida.
Why was Nyla there?
She's been suspended without pay.
Suspended without pay. There's a title shot.
Yeah.
Why did she get
Shades.
suspended?
Before when she attacked the referee. And,
She put him through the table.
yeah.
It was on a
That was
little-
ages ago, though,
It was on a
wasn't
little graphic when. Yeah, but why is she being rewarded?
She got. It was in January the 1st is when the suspension ended. And then she just got thrown into a title shot. I know they made a mess with the bookings.
Oh, that's right.
Chris Statlander was meant to be this week, but she was booked somewhere else.
Right.
Silly geese. So that's happening next week. Yeah, I'll tell them.
You heard it here, folks. That's right, she was booked in another universe or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's put through a table by Nyla, and then backstage, Baker has a go at her. Poor Rio.
Didn't like this from Baker and me.
No.
No one's forcing you to be a dentist at the same time as a wrestler. Why are you bragging about it? You're just making your life 2 times as hard as it has to be, aren't you?
It's like the person who took an extra A level.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so stressed.
Oh, I'm doing Latin on you. Ah, get away with you.
Anyway, another good match. Moxley beats Trent.
Another good match. It was a good
Yep.
match.
And is then made to watch Jericho's offer to join the Inner Circle by head twink Sammy Guevara. He offers
Stealing
Mox-
the food and drink as he comes down from the fans. Oh, I'll just have this guy's popcorn. These people he's stealing drinks from look so much like wrestlers.
Yeah.
It was like the KFC fan experience at TLC.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it? He offers Moxley 49% ownership of the Inner Circle, vice president status, and a Ford GT worth millions of dollars. Moxley says he'll tell Jericho his answer
Millions of dollars.
next week.
Yeah.
Crowd, boo. How much should he beat him up? Right?
Yeah, I think he's going to beat him up. That's why he wants to see him in person, surely. So he can...
The big hurt will get over him.
Oh. Moxley better bring back up. He's got no friends.
The Shield.
Another exclusive by Raw. And then we had Sammy Guevara wrestling Dustin Rhodes.
Yes.
I just think, who would on the roster be Moxley's pal? Darby Allin.
Maybe, yeah.
Cody, maybe.
Maybe. Just people who are sick of Jericho.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he'll just lure him into some kind of ruse, sneezing again outside.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Why is that so loud today?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Is the door slightly ajar?
Maybe. I don't know.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. No expense spared. Yes, that's right. Moxley doesn't have any friends.
No.
I feel like it's going to be reminiscent. I'm hoping that he doesn't join. Surely he won't. And I think it's going to be like when Austin signed the SmackDown contract, but he didn't, and then he signed he stunned both of them. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. And then MJF revealed the stipulations for Cody to face him. I love you, MJF. It has to be at Revolution, and Cody can't touch him until then.
Oh, but he can get his brother to beat him up. Sorry.
Cody has to beat Wardlow in a cage match. Ooh. And MJF will whip Cody 10 times live on TNT.
Ha! Every time.
Whoopah!
It'd be good if he does all that and he'll just go like, nah, you know what? I'll just whip you 9 times. Don't have to wrestle you now, do I?
Oh, he might. That's such a Ted DiBiase move.
Yeah.
Love it.
And Omega and the Bucks beat the Lucha Brothers and Pac in the worst match of the year so far. How dare they?
Why? Oh, because Pac lost.
Didn't. Cause some dodgy booking.
He
there.
didn't get pinned.
They shot on Pac. Hangman has been on commentary drunk.
But he was good at drunk acting because he wasn't overplaying it. He was like when you're drunk but you're trying to be sober in front of the bouncer.
Do you watch the Fight TV version this week?
I did.
Oh my
'Cause
God.
speaking of commentary,
Nobody used there. It was so good because when Hangman arrived on commentary, Jim Ross is going like, we'll do a little bit here, you do a little bit of business there, then we go back to the action. At the end of the thing, we've heard everything. They were talking about Jungle Boy and how he's lovely and he's got mysterious eyes or something, and then and then Excalibur goes, by the way, there's a cough button down there that if you press that, after they've said all that. But then earlier, Jim Ross was heard giving a bit of sass to whoever was on talkback by saying, what did he say? We don't have to say the damn name.
all the effing names.
Yeah.
I think he was just doing.
He's like, moan, go away.
I think they just should have gone, yeah. And then it's like, right, next week, it's going to be a Yoshi Battle Royal. Jim Ross, why don't you say? It's like, oh, no.
It's going to get one of them in bother one of these days.
Yeah.
No,
Hopefully not.
Look, for purpose, because of the other video series I am known for, I hope they keep Jim Ross until 2022.
Oh, dear.
That's right. So all these more huge foreign names just to pronounce.
It was
and
good,
not
though,
say
when-
anything offensive.
There was another commercial break where Justin Roberts was like, fans, we're in a commercial break now, and the fans go, boo. He's like, oh, that doesn't mean we can't have fun. And then Jim Ross goes like, yeah, but you could take off your coat. yeah. And your damn scarf. It's like, oh, Jim, man.
He's like
It's New Year's Day.
Humbug.
He's like Mark Lawrenson. Mark Lawrenson commentates on an England game. He's just crapping all over everything. He's like, oh, that's just terrible, isn't it? It's so good.
Oh, NXT. Oh, not really.
Well,
'cause
this
it was
was
the
a-
end of your awards.
It was
and
like the Culties, the Diddleys, the Culties.
they ripped us off.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
But we don't have Triple H to pose with all the winners.
Didn't see MJF tweeting about them ones, though, did we?
No. End of your awards. Let's see if you agree. Tag Team of the Year, Undisputed Era. I'll argue with that, really.
No.
Male competitor, Adam Cole.
No.
Misspelled Keith Lee. Female competitor of the year, Shayna Baszler.
Yeah,
Even
on
though she
balance.
lost.
Rhea's is next year, isn't it? That's her.
Yeah, there we go. Rivalry of the year, Cole versus Gargano.
Yeah.
What else has there been?
That's been the big dominant one, hasn't it? There hasn't been one as long as that, I don't think.
Oh, Lee versus Dijakovic.
That's been really good too. Yeah.
I just don't want to give Cole versus
You
Gargano
could
anymore.
even give it to Rhea and Shayna.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
And Future Star, Dakota Kai.
Well, there's more because there's Future Star and then there's Breakout Star. So I don't know what the difference quite is.
Breakout Stars out already, but the Future Star is still in the end.
There we go.
Okay.
Takeover of the year, War Games.
War Games.
Well, that's not right, is it?
It was New York. Yeah.
Yeah, clearly. Breakout Star, Keith Lee. No complaints there. Match of the year, Gargano versus Cole at Takeover New York.
That was the 2004.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, but... Yeah. Overall competitor of the year, Adam Cole cleared up.
Oh,
I
isn't
was
he?
going to say, is
Same with 4
NXT
trophies,
UK
though.
not part of NXT?
Don't be silly.
Tyler Bate would better, wouldn't it?
Walter.
The NXT UK Awards. Which we've seen on BT Sports. They
Imagine
exist.
Johnny Saint presenting them. Would be great. Sorry, he
Live
wouldn't
via
do it, wouldn't he?
Skype.
It would be his little pal.
Sid.
Yeah,
Maybe.
his little pal.
Sid Vicious. He's back. He's not.
He's not. And I think that's all the wrestling. Unless anything we'll mention.
I really can't think of any wrestling.
Yeah,
bloody
you know what? That's
wrestling.
enough wrestling for
Oh,
one
it's
week.
Wrestle Kingdom this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Me and Sam are doing reactions and all the rest of it.
Oh,
It's gonna
that'll be
fun.
nice.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're the Japanese expert.
Why, aye.
Let's have a rummage in our mailbags.
Now it's time to have a look in the mailbag.
Konnichiwa, everyone. Just brushing up on my Japanese because I'm such
Say
an
again?
expert. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Arigato gozaimasu.
From the northeast of Japan. In the mailbag. Ohio. Hi, guys. if you could pick 4 superstars to get the Bray Wyatt themed experience.
Bray Wyatt
where they
themed.
take a character that the fans appreciate but can't get behind for whatever reason, so they go away. Maybe give the individual some creative freedom to rebrand themselves.
Also, they get eaten by the Fiend and have to, like Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Eaten by the Fiend, comes back as a devil.
Right.
And after they are transformed, they get a decent push. Can you pick one from SmackDown, Raw, NXT, and NXT UK? Thank you for all the content, in brackets, even Maffew. You helped me through some tough times recently, and I tune into you guys every week, sometimes more regularly than I do the wrestling.
Whoa.
All the best, Tom from Cheshire.
Cheers, Tom.
You're welcome, you get. So can you pick one from them to go away and then come back?
From each brand.
SmackDown, for me, out of the people that's used regularly, it's The Miz. I don't like him as a babyface. He comes out dressed like a cock. His motives are all incorrect. Well, not his execution, I should say. Why is he, when the guy's threatened his family, why is he coming out with his karate gear on doing all that malarkey?
Yeah.
He's much better as a heel, I think. I think it's the most obvious thing I've ever said.
The most obvious thing you've ever said.
SmackDown. Can it be Ziggler? I don't want to...
Can he go away and then we just we'll pick up next month?
No.
Next month, on a Ziggler. It's very busy.
For SmackDown, I can't think of one off the top of my head, but Kairi Sane's on Raw, isn't she?
Yeah.
I want her to be a babyface again. A lot. NXT are doing really well. I can't think of who.
Who's your
that doesn't
SmackDown,
really work.
Matthew? Let's do
Yeah,
them
sorry,
round
Yeah.
pictures.
I'm trying to remember who's on
It's
what.
not always...
I have to think about SmackDown.
I can't even think who's on SmackDown, man.
Mustafa Ali comes back as somebody who wins matches.
Yeah, Ali would be a good
New
shout.
revolutionary gimmick.
Yeah.
Why don't they bring back those packages he used to do by himself, like out in the car parks and next to some shady fences?
Yeah.
Because he was too busy doing them. There was on TV.
I know, scandalous.
It's like, I've done my bit. Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll see you in a month.
Here's me homework.
Raw, I'm going to say Kairi, because I like the Kabuki Warriors, but I much prefer them as single stars and her as a babyface, specifically.
You know what? That's a good one. Also, Asuka.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she fits it better because she managed all the prancing and
As a
dancing.
heel or as a face?
She's good as both.
She is good as both.
But it's very forced. Like, I've just remembered, I'm Japanese, so I'm going to speak Japanese at you. So people go, boo, that's not our language.
Yeah. Mine would be Charlotte for Raw.
Okay, that's a good one.
Charlotte! I don't know why I did that.
Paige isn't there.
Yeah, she's not there. She got a new house, though. I've bought a new home. She said on Instagram. Charlotte's back to the old queen days, the proper queen, not this mixed.
Oh,
I'm babyface sometime, then heel the others. Get
Yeah.
fully heel. I'm better than you.
full
stuff.
diddler.
When she's a
Yeah.
babyface, she's an unlikable one.
Yeah.
Deliberately as well.
That little cartwheel down the side of the ring. Ooh, I can do a cartwheel, me. Whee!
You know, that
I
would be
can't
good.
do a cartwheel.
I can't do cartwheel.
No.
Miz and Charlotte together as the people who think that they're beloved by everybody. Like, we're just the most popular people on the roster. And that's Miz. And all this, and it's come out, boo. See, listen to them. Listen, have a cheer. And NXT UK. Oh.
Well, for
Volta is a man who can do the wrestling. Because he can do it in NXT UK, but he can't do it anywhere else, can he?
They're going to repackage him, aren't they? Walter's getting cheered. Here comes Dancing Volta. And the backup dancers. The rest of them.
I'll go for...
Joseph Connors.
Yeah, he deserves it.
It's the WCPW Joseph Connors.
With the belt.
Gollum.
With the belt.
That should be his name because it's not around anymore. Here is WCPW's Joseph Connors.
That's basically what Liam Slater was doing in North.
Yeah, do Liam
Yeah.
Slater's gimmick, but NXT UK.
It doesn't work in
it's not
NXT
about-
UK though, because the whole point of it was we're WCPW, we've got loads of viewers. But now you can't. NXT UK gets more viewers. Surely you can't do that.
You'd hope so, right?
Then WCPW, yeah, it's WWE.
It'll be tight.
We've already had our ratings war.
Photo finish. Yeah, that was an interesting thing, wasn't it? Because when we think about what's not on screen right now, to think about who is. So
I can't think of who I'd pick for NXT, though. The yellow version.
Yeah,
nah, they're all good.
Yeah.
they're all good.
Who's miscast in NXT?
Oh, the Forgotten Sons.
Who?
Exactly.
Howdy ho, diddlery. Can never do this. Howdy ho, diddlery doos.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I think most of us will agree to say that the period between 2006 to 2013-ish was one of the worst for WWE, with the likes of the GM era and Super Cena, etc. Over to me is my favourite period. The reason for that is due to the fact that when I was young enough, I'm currently 23, to still believe that wrestling was real. Jesus. No backstage politics, nothing.
So young.
Basically seeing wrestling through the eyes of a child. Who still thought superheroes were real.
Oh, yeah.
I also try to avoid looking at that period of wrestling now, as I feel like seeing it as some sort of smark today would ruin the fond memories I have. My question for you guys is there any period of wrestling, specific moments, that no matter how much people tell you they are bad, you'll stand by the fact that when you saw them at the time, it was the greatest thing ever? Sincerely, Jack Hoffman. And he does have the
He's got an
umlaut over the O. So
Hoffman.
Jack Hoffman.
It's from Ashington.
Moving on.
That's a joke for everyone.
Anyway.
At least not from Blythe.
Yeah, I would say the period 09 to 2012-ish was that period for me. 06 to 08 was perfectly cromulent, but...
Cromulent, nice.
Oh, pardon moi.
That's the Simpsons word.
Not a
isn't
real
it?
word.
Yeah.
Has it not? That sounds real.
It must be in the dictionary by now.
2011 was the summer of punk.
Yeah, there was that
good.
going on, and then it died.
Yeah.
And there was just all the other bad stuff going on. It's where if you take Punk and Bryan, I don't know, Ziggler, there isn't much. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. What's a period or moment in wrestling that everyone else says, nah, that was bad? There you go. No, it was good.
February 2018 through to about halfway through March of 2018 on Free Sports in the UK.
Oh, no.
What was
Five-star.
happening?
That would be 5-star wrestling, Maffew. Lambasted. Besmirched by the masses.
Oh.
Loved in this office. Loved.
Look,
We used to gather around the TV.
Everyone used to do
yeah,
this.
yeah.
The fire would be crackling on the wall underneath the TV. We'll all have a glass of sherry, watching 5-star wrestling together. There were happier, simpler times in the office here.
And then our dreams came true because 5-star came to Newcastle and we all went. And Adam Pacini nearly got a high five off Rey Mysterio.
and we've never been happier
No, we haven't.
So
since those
good.
We got
days.
free tickets on the front row.
Yeah. We saw Primate come out and do it. He couldn't wrestle.
He
Oh,
did
it
a
was-
promo. He's the hometown hero.
We saw RVD nearly murder Zach Gibson with a spinning leg kick when he was draped over the apron. That was nasty. He couldn't quite make it. Oh, yes.
Well, Vincent Van Gogh made much more money when he was dead than when he was alive.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, maybe they're just at the wrong period in history.
Yeah.
So other than 5-star, anything else?
When I was first watching wrestling when I was like 7, I was more of a WWF fan, but I did also whenever I could just get my mum to tape it off the telly, I'd watch a bit of WCW worldwide.
7 o'clock on a Friday night.
Yeah,
Channel 5.
Channel 5, and just because it was like some,
Kabang.
yeah, just because it was some of the first wrestling I'd ever seen, I really enjoyed all the gimmicks, even though some of them were really bad, like General Huge Erection and.
I was a fan of General Rection because I didn't get it.
I didn't get it either. I just thought, General Erection sounds
Hard.
hard, yeah. Misfits
Sounded hard.
in action. Great. I really like the team of Mark Jindrak and Sean O'Hare.
The Natural
Natural
Born
Born
Thrillers. Like the music, me. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there's danger coming.
With above average Mike Sanders.
I liked.
Kiwi?
I liked Prince Ikea.
No.
With
the
Paisley.
artist formerly
The
known,
artist formerly known
as
as
the
Prince
Prince
He won the tournament on Super Bowl 2000 against
Oh.
Lashley Rue in the final. Woo! Woo!
Lash LaRue, also a member of the Misfits in Action.
That's right.
Corporal Cajun.
Corporal Cajun.
Sometimes had matches with Tank Abbott.
Yes. DJ Tank
Big
Abbott.
Al.
Big Al.
Shoom. I'll cut your chin off. Shoom.
I remember a match where I think it was Jarrett versus Booker T. Big, like, either title or non-title match, but it was a big main event style match. Maybe it was a Lance Storm match instead. I can't remember, but it was a big match between some of the bigger stars at the time because Hogan had already gone. And it just gets totally interrupted because Mike Awesome's on commentary with Heidi, his good lass.
The fat chick thriller.
And then the butler comes out with a big plate full of, well, they think it's going to be donuts, and they're all excited because he's going to deliver donuts to commentary. But it's ham sandwiches for some reason. And then they're all like, well, I guess a ham sandwich will do. Jarrett comes over, tries to hit his opponent with the guitar, just smashes Heidi. She's down. And who was it on commentary? The guy with the gravelly voice.
Mark Madden,
Scott
Scott
Hudson.
Hudson.
Yeah, I think it was Scott Hudson just go, down goes Heidi! Down goes... It was so bad.
Down goes Heidi.
Yeah, it was
We need
so
to rewrite
bad.
the awesome lyrics to the Fat Chick Thriller gimmick.
Oh, no.
Awesome is his name. All the fat birds want his mane.
Yeah, that's good.
Drop dead of diabetes. If you fall down, he can't pick you up.
He probably could.
Yeah, he's big.
Like awesome.
Yeah.
Look how big I am. I can deadlift me girlfriend.
To be fair, Heidi
Oh, God.
Heidi took the guitar like a champ. I remember that bum. Oh, it was
Didn't
good.
even make a dent on Heidi.
No, it did. It did.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, that... See, broke however many guitars, never drew a dime. I was invested. Because I didn't know any better. So that's my answer.
Right.
WCW 2000.
That's such a good answer.
In the build-up to New Blood Rising specifically,
Right.
that was the period when I was... Because I remember every show they'd be like, we'll see it happen at New Blood Rising. I didn't know what that
The
was.
thing
but-
is, though, you watch back WCW 2000 now, and you look at the early, like the preliminary matches, and they're all great matches, aren't they? With these unknown
Three
young
count.
whippersnappers,
3 count. Young Dragons.
The Young Dragon.
AJ
yeah.
Styles,
Oh,
and
Kid Romeo,
and Air Paris.
Air Paris, I think, yeah.
Kid
What-
Romeo. God.
What was he called? Prime Time.
Elix Skipper.
Yeah.
Yes, he was great in TNA.
Yeah.
He did the Hurricane Runner off the top of the... He tightrope
He
walked
did.
it.
The
Oh
greatest
my
moment
God.
in TNA
The
history.
Demon, the Wall.
Dale
Wait a minute, hang on.
Torborg.
Dale
Oh!
Torborg.
I remember just one more. Sorry, I remember
Okay, go
one
on.
match where
This is my answer as well, by the way.
babyface Kevin Nash had to do. There was a battle royal, and babyface Kevin Nash buried all of the little people, like all of the cruiserweight division, just one after another, because they'd fixed it so that it wasn't a battle royal. It was basically a gauntlet match. So you'd have like Rey Mysterio with his devil horns coming out, and Nash would batter him.
yeah.
And it got all the way to the last person, who was Goldberg, and he just got on the apron, and Nash big booted him off and won. I was like, what? What's this?
Yeah, you know, the way we're telling it, yeah, definitely my answer as well. Also, Lance Storm wins all the titles.
Yes.
The Saskatchewan. What was it?
I forgot what the other one was. We were supposed to say SHI something. But it was supposed to be the Stu Hart Invitational, if I remember right. But Stu Hart was like, hey, no. So I was like, all right, Saskatchewan something. And then, yeah, gave the Cruiserweight one Elix Skipper. Had Mike Awesome join the group, even though he wasn't Canadian.
He used to wear a fetching pair of leather wyverns, though, didn't he? I remember them. Red ones.
Was it even that bad? Everyone says WCW. Yeah, it was. It was really bad.
Yeah, but if you just watch the bits you remember, like
At the minute,
Steiner
event level, it was
Goldberg.
crap. But lower down, I maintain it was, fantastic.
Positively Canyon.
Oh, literally RKO out of nowhere before it was a thing.
Yes.
Like,
Vampiro was still kicking about.
Oh,
Remember him and Billy Kidman had a fantastic
Oh,
series of
yes.
matches.
yeah.
Oof.
Vampiro, by his own volition, just didn't know how to wrestle throughout most of his career.
Vampiro looked fantastic. I remember as a kid, I was like, he's cool. I liked
He
Vampiro.
had a cracking theme tune as well.
He did. He looked cool, sounded cool. And then watch his matches now, and you're like, wow.
I'm going to listen to Vampiro's theme when I get out of the podcast.
Anyway, sorry, we'll not talk about those. That was usually a podcast where we just remember all the good bits of that year.
Yeah. Doesn't Brian Alvarez do that?
We won't do it. 3. Hello, my dear cult of lads. Since leaving WWE, I've watched very closely to Cody Rhodes' career. I think we can all agree that he completely reinvented his career and revolutionized wrestling. Whoa, steady. In so many different ways. His match with Nick Aldis at All In is actually one of my favourite underrated matches due to its emotional value and old school feel. I agree, I was there. And even if it falls, AEW will always be a landmark in wrestling history. For that and much more, I truly believe that it seems like patriotic music in the background. In 20 years, people will talk about Cody Rhodes as one of the best wrestlers of all time. My question is, which wrestlers from any company do you think that in 20 to 30 years from now will be universally considered as one of the GOATs? Thank you for being a beacon of positivity in my life. I'm trying to be a journalist, and I really love all your work.
Thank you.
I came back to wrestling thanks to you guys, and as long as you do this, I will always have a reason to keep coming back. Cheers. I've even read the second bit there. It goes, P.S. Maffew, don't worry, Maffew. Even for Portuguese people, my name is kind of weird. If it helps, my name literally translates to helium. Cue all the jokes about balloons and talking in a high-pitched voice.
Right, best of luck.
We
with
won't
it.
do
Go
that.
on.
And that is from Helio Cavallo.
Thank you, Helio. Or Helio, I don't know.
Helium Cavallo.
Carvalho.
He was Chelsea centre-back, man.
Ricardo Carvalho. You got the William Carvalho. Any more Carvalhos? There's one that plays for Wolves, isn't there?
Yes.
Well, I think we've answered your question. Where are we? Who will be remembered in 20, 30 years? Weirdly enough, David Starr, if he gets any more momentum going for the Be Independent movement.
Okay, that's a good shout.
I mean, I think it might take him 20 to 30 years to get anything accomplished right now, the way wrestling is as it is, but it's not something that's going to be done overnight. Apart from that, anybody else?
Izzy. Okay.
Oh.
20, 30 years' time.
She'll have that feud with Bailey.
Should have been wrestling for 30 whole years.
Yeah.
You know what? Dominic will still be teaming up with Rey Mysterio Jr.
Could you imagine if Ray was still going in 20 years' time?
Yeah, easily.
How old would he be? Mid-60s, I think. Something like that. Wow. What a great podcast.
I reckon.
I don't know. Who's like on the brink of doing something never seen before?
Will Ospreay.
Osprey, yeah.
In 20, 30 years, everyone will be like, wow, he was good. Okada.
When he was alive, he was great.
Wow. Okada. Ibushi. I'm just naming New Japan ones, but they are all really good. Maybe the Lucha Bros. If they start obeying the tag rules, as we said.
There's no one else. I mean, 2019 was such a crazy year for new changes in wrestling. So like, oh, by the way, the second biggest company in America just started.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That can't be understated. But as far as other people, who knows? Apart from all the people involved in that little promotion that visited us in 2018.
Do you think Keith Lee will break through and become like? Because he's got everything. I think Keith Lee might.
He should do.
Yeah. They should push him.
Oh, I watched his acceptance speech as well. That little, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Just like that.
He's great.
Lovely. You actually do it like it's on an auto-tune. That's great.
Thank you. Keith Lee.
You practiced that?
Yeah. Because he did it on the Indies, didn't he? And someone tweeted it. So he's on the apron in a tag match and his opponent chops someone really hard. And the crowd goes, oh, and quiets down. And he goes, oh my God.
I think we should say someone big now and add Junior to their name and say it to their kid. MJF Jr.
Yeah. I'll go for
Jake Jr. Hager Jr.
Mojo
Junior
Rawley
Hager.
Jr.
Sorry.
Mojo Rawley Jr.
He was on Raw, wasn't he, over Christmas?
Oh, my mum on Sky Q,
Oh,
if it's
I need
called
to
now,
know.
recorded Raw. I was like, have you seen this one? I was like, yeah, I have. And it was just like, oh, it's good. And Mojo Rawley came out and goes, Mum, can you please turn it off? I've seen it.
It's Adam Pacitti.
Do you know him?
Playboy.
Say, no, I know Kevin Owens. He's a nice guy. Then Mojo shot him and goes, nah, please.
Do you know Kevin Owens, do you?
Well, I tweeted him before he was Mr. Owens.
Oh.
So,
Well, he was Mr. Sten,
yes.
as
Oui,
they
oui,
say.
as they say in...
In Blythe.
Those were all the questions we have for you this week. If you have any, you think they're good, or just want to insult some of us, please don't hesitate to send them to
Mailbag at cultaholic.com, as they say in Ashington. Going there again. Need to remember this goes out to the world, not just the Northeast.
I'll tell you the story that my nana told her. I went to Ashington to see wrestling ages ago when Sabu was there. She went, you went to Ashington? I went, yeah. She went, by yourself? I went, yeah, and without... I'm like, lad, they've all got webbed toes there, you know. And she believed it as well. So, sorry, Ashington.
Yeah, Bobby Charlton came from there. That's a good thing, isn't it?
The Harmisons.
And Jack. Oh, the Harmisons. Mark Wood. Just naming England cricketers now.
Paul Collingwood. He's County Durham.
Can't you do
Anyway.
How long do you make this?
Jackie Milburn.
Yeah.
Reese's Pieces, the segment I definitely didn't forget exists. Hi guys, the following are a random assortment of wrestling questions on what you would like to see happen this year.
Okay.
One or the other, the one you don't choose will never happen.
Okay.
Well, okay, yeah, the one you want to happen. Oh, all right, okay.
But just to save you from going, oh, this one first, then that one. The one that we don't choose will never happen.
Right, okay. So, fastest thought first. Matt Riddle versus Brock Lesnar or Matt Riddle versus Goldberg?
Matt Riddle versus Goldberg.
Matt Riddle versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Lesnar, Riddle.
Shoot fight, though. Shoot fight, bro. You get a shoot fight. They legitimately don't like each other. Shoot fight, bro.
I think it's not like
What am
I wouldn't
doing?
take any pleasure in watching Matt Riddle destroy a 50-odd-year-old man.
I reckon
Oh,
Goldberg.
after watching Undertaker versus Goldberg, I would. Get him.
He bonk his head and there'd be nothing stopping him.
He knock him out and then go, hey, it's me, Matt Riddle. Bro.
I'm not your bro.
Cesaro wins a world title or Samoa Joe wins a world title?
Oh, Joe.
Cesaro. Joe's already won in Ring of Honor and TNA.
The
now.
WWE one though. After Vince called
NXT.
him.
Oh, we're not counting that one.
I don't know.
After Vince called him what?
Just a fat Samoan back in the day.
Oh my god.
Do you remember?
No.
Yeah, that was the
Cesaro's
thing,
still.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Joe because he's got the momentum with the push he's currently got. Cesaro is on SmackDown. So
Cesaro's
he's
got
knackered.
abs and stuff, man. Go on, Joe. Do it for the big lads.
Joe's got abs. Just well hidden. MJF wins AEW title or Dustin wins AEW title?
Dustin winning it would be a great story.
Yeah, it'd be a nice moment.
And
Be a bit weird though, wouldn't
Cody
it?
can't win it, but Dustin does.
And then they have Cody versus Dustin again. More blood.
I want MJF. I do not want Dustin winning any titles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sensible.
He's older than the hills. He should be just making other people look good.
He's still good.
Yeah, every 3 weeks when they defrost him.
So thing on Reddit, he's wrestled in 5 decades now.
Yeah,
That's great.
I'm happy for him, but we can't say.
5.
Well, it doesn't mean he's 50. It doesn't mean he's in like his 70s or whatever, because the 2020s have just started.
I was going to say.
80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s.
Yeah. That just took me back a bit then. I was like,
Yeah,
70s.
you think about it. Hang
In
on.
the 70s.
That's what I mean. They can't go, we're different. We're the different company of differences and have like, oh, no, our old blokey is different to the WWE's old blokies.
It's got to be MJF, I suppose.
Yeah.
Jericho could still be the youngest AEW World Champion in history, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be funny.
Undertaker versus Fiend at WrestleMania or Aleister Black versus The Fiend at WrestleMania?
Undertaker.
Alistair Black.
Oh, it's got to be. You really want Undertaker?
Get Aleister Black. Get a B show and have more time.
Yeah, that's a good
For the
shot,
pure
actually.
spectacle of it.
I can't see that helping anybody because Undertaker's got not to lose to Fiend.
That could how he could be retired. Fiend
Again.
just eats him. Yeah.
Just
And he
saying.
comes out with an Undertaker head.
Like an anaconda. He just like whatever snake eats people, just
You know
slowly
another break and detach his jaw. It's a talent he's got.
ingests him in the ring over the course of. Meanwhile, R-Truth's running away from the 24/7 lads around the outside.
It's talk about WWEshop.com as exclusive offers.
Oh God! One of my favourite tweets I've ever seen is when John Cena was in the crowd waiting for Undertaker to show up because he turned into WrestleMania.
Oh, yes.
And he was sat next to a pregnant woman. Someone was like, Undertaker's entrance this year is going to be birthed from that pregnant woman.
Remember that?
The lights go out.
I forgot about
It was so good.
It's like, what a great match you just had. Let's go. Edge in-ring return or CM Punk in-ring return?
Edge.
Punk.
In fact, yeah, Punk, so the headlines can stop. so the headlines can stop. Oh.
Punk, because I know that will completely kill all of wrestling social media for a week. And I can go paint my house or something. There's going to be nothing good on there. Vince Russo joins AEW Creative or Jim Cornette joins WWE Creative.
What would I rather see?
You have to pick one.
Jim?
Yeah, I don't want Russo going anywhere
I don't
near
want-
AEW.
Yeah, Cornette's like viewpoints, obviously, whatever, antiqued, but his creative, he's still got a mind.
Yeah, he knows
so
how to book.
It's
Yeah.
a file of facts.
As
I mean,
long
they
as-
could have him and just not book any of his ideas.
Or as long as it was just a backstage role, they didn't let him in front of
Yeah.
a microphone.
Plus, they hate Russo. Like, they announced him for StarCast. Everyone went, what?
Yeah.
And they went, he is not appearing at StarCast. Anyway. Killer Cross joins WWE or AEW.
Killer Cross.
Ooh, that's a good one.
AEW. The roster's shorter, isn't it?
I was going to say exactly the same
You
thing.
need a couple more big lads.
Yeah, less people joining WWE would be great.
Yeah. Aye, there's that as well.
Because they've got loads anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, to AEW.
Yeah, they don't know what to do with the people they have got right now. So
I've walked past him. He is a large man. Bloody hell.
I talked to him about G.I. Joe.
You talk to him.
Yeah, but it was like,
God.
oh,
Hello.
I know that. Yeah.
He's massive.
I saw that tweet you did and you went, yeah, it's good. Thanks.
Who's the most terrifying wrestler you've seen in person in terms of size? Mine might be Brian Cage.
I've not seen him in person. But
He's
I
wild.
mean, I've seen him wrestling in the ring,
He's like,
but that clip Colt Cabana did where he threw the sticky note on his back.
And he
he's
couldn't get it.
Legit couldn't get it 'cause he's that inch. Scariest blokey I've seen. Oh, that's a good
but
question.
not in terms of height, because you see 5-star wrestling
Paul
champion.
Robinson.
Y-
I'm glad I've never been by him when he's doing his entrance. 'Cause
He's
I'm
such a
like,
nice man.
In real, yeah. Well, he was
Bully
like-
Ray for me.
He's a scar.
Behind the curtain, he did that noise that old men do to dogs. I can't do it. Yeah, winked at the same. I was like, oh my
to
god.
get your attention.
No, just I was walking past him,
Oh.
and like our eyes met for a split second. Saxophone started playing. And he just went like looking down on me. I was like, oh, I can't do the noise.
Is
What
it
was
like a hello?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's all right.
He winked.
I mean, the way you do it is terrifying.
You do. Are you all right? To me, I got a sup, kid. It was the coolest moment. I felt like I was in New York City.
But also, we went searching for Matt Hardy backstage. So I was going to do a little bit with him for the cameras. And he was in the locker room sharing it with Bully Ray. And they're like, oh, Ross is outside or something. He's like, is that the guy who buries everyone? And it was either aimed at you or me. I'm guessing you. You're more famous.
Don't know me.
Aye.
Oh, I wasn't there.
He did a Bully Ray impression. Oh, so you know who I am. That's from that film, innit?
Do you
Shut
know
up, Ross.
who
Go
I
home
am?
for New Year's Eve. What?
No, I could have been me as well because I buried Matt Hardy.
Oh,
Previously.
Oh,
okay.
yeah. That was the thing that you guys were. Yeah.
Oh, yes. The final deletion.
Start of the year. Final deletion, stupid as hell. End of the year. Matt Hardy's going to be here in
look,
Newcastle.
no, right.
Just saying.
We never, ever. Oh, I got so much flack for that. As if I'd personally booked him. As if I'd written to him. Right, anyway.
Just saying.
No.
For Ross only.
Oh.
It's a good James Bond film, that. Rusev wins the WWE title or Pac wins AEW title.
And the other one never happens.
One's inevitable. So, Rusev.
But the other one never happens. By
You think it's
Tuesday.
inevitable Pac's going to win?
Oh, definitely. Got to be, hasn't it? He's booked rather strongly. Came out like that. Rather strongly, hey? Tally ho.
I love the end bit of the podcast where Ross is like, God, how long's left?
Today, the first day back in work after New Year's is the worst day of the year for me. I kind of get going. Because my sleeping pattern just goes away over the week or so you spend off for Christmas. So I'm running on fumes today.
Good. I don't know if I'm awake or tired.
I'm in the twilight zone, me.
That's nice.
Just lights are zipping past your head as I'm sat here right now. I've had too much coffee.
For Jack only, Triple H versus Johnny Gargano. Oh, wait. Oh, Triple H versus Okada. Remember, one's definitely not happening if you don't pick it.
I reckon Triple H versus Gargano they'd do a good match, whereas I think Triple H versus Okada would be slow. So, yeah, Gargano and Triple H.
Oh.
Obviously, Triple H would win. He'd pedigree him, do a lap of the ring slowly, and then get back in and pin him.
Read a book.
Yeah.
Pin him. For Maffew only, Pac wins AEW title or Volta wins WWE title. Can I have a little thing and can it be like proper Volta? Sparkling Volta, we'll call him, in the WWE title. I do not want to... Yeah, immediately after he wins the title, he chops all of Imperium. It goes, 9, ring come, starts shooting in German. Yes, Walter winning the WWE title would be nice. And then he gets it stolen from his car. Kenny Omega versus AJ Styles or Kenny Omega versus Daniel Bryan?
Brian.
That's a tricky one. Yeah. No, I'll go Omega versus Styles because they've got an inbuilt both Bullet Club.
Yeah.
He kicked him out. Yeah, maybe.
It'd be interesting because they both happened. But also, I forget the little ummings and errings online, like Daniel Bryan has rumoured to be, hinting at retirement. But then what happens if he does leave and just goes, hello, Cody?
In that little voice.
Hello, Cody.
Well, it's like, he's hoping Vince McMahon can't hear him.
This is not Daniel Bryan.
He's in the
goes like,
He's in
"Is
the
that-"
cubicle in the toilet doing the thing, and it's just like, hello, Cody. And Vince's head just pops up on the other Cody.
On the other end, they're like, is that Helio Carvalho? Jesus Christ.
And that means helium. Okada versus Cena or Cody versus Triple H?
Cody versus Triple H.
Okada versus
Is it getting a bit
Cena.
silly?
Shoot, fight, bro.
Yeah, Cody versus Triple H.
You.
Just for
You
the...
destroyed my throne.
Yeah, the entrances
How
alone.
dare you?
Triple H just knocking down a statue of Pharaoh on a brandy. Yeah, Triple H versus Cody.
Just issue Triple H pedigreeing the
And-
dog.
And Cody wins, and in winning, he wins the Dusty Rhodes Classic statue back from WWE.
Yeah, winner gets the Rhodes surname.
No, because then if you don't Hunter Rhodes.
No, I mean just to use.
Oh, right.
Because then Triple H is like, right, we're going to keep it and just gives the net. Mojo Rawley is now called Dusty Rhodes. Roman Reigns heel.
Why Mojo? Why is Mojo always getting picked?
Because he sucks.
Oh no.
He sucks. Even by the standards of WWE main
He
event,
actually
he
doesn't.
sucks.
He actually doesn't.
When he cuts his little moody promos, he's fantastic, I think.
I like his running.
It's like 3 years ago.
Bang! His running thing in the corner. He's good.
Yeah,
He won the Battle Royal at WrestleMania 33 with the help of Gronk.
yeah. Steve Harvey's friend Gronk.
That was fantastic.
What the hell?
Was it planned? I couldn't tell me. It was great acting on Harvey's part.
Yeah. I try not to. I try to think of that and realize I'm just getting into a weird mood here, and I'm trying to figure out, is Gronk versus Steve Harvey a shooter or what? He did smash the hell out of the Lego.
That would have
thing,
took
though.
ages to build that.
Yeah.
Oh, how hard it was to find the brown tiles. What's it called? Lego cubes. Lego
Bricks.
bricks. Blocks.
Oh.
The
No,
brown
Duplo blocks. Lego brick.
Lego bricks.
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh,
The
no,
brown
make
bricks.
me think things here, Ross. Brown bricks.
not-
Brown
bits.
bricks.
Roman Reigns heel turn or a John Cena heel turn?
Cena heel turn.
Is Cena even around?
Reigns. It's too late for Cena.
Who cares if Cena turns heel?
Reigns. No, but he'd be
In what, WWE or Bumblebee?
he'd be funny on he'd be funny on social media. I can't believe I forgot this. I should have nominated this for the Hall of Fame. You see Kevin Nash's comment on Austin's Instagram post.
No.
I'll find it.
Was
for
that
you.
on Reddit today?
I'll find it.
Oh, Kevin
Carry
Nash
on.
has
All
been doing some wacky things in his spare time.
Carry on.
Allegedly.
Well, I'll read this while we find out this. Thoroughly enjoy the channel and your content, even from the days of Redacted till now.
Thank you.
With the addition of Maffew, Jen, and Tom over recent years. Hope the channel grows bigger and better. From Waleed. Oh, thank you, Waleed.
Cheers, Waleed.
And if you want to see any Reese's Pieces, you can. Jack's busy. I'll point at Ross.
Mailbag at cultaholic.com.
And don't
And the answer
worry,
is-
I've found. So Austin just put a nice picture. Nice surprise at the Broken Skull Ranch today. Basically, a bottle of tequila, right? Kevin Nash comments, "You're my favorite outdoorsman. What's your best bench press? If possible, can you tell me in stones? I know you have dogs. Are they really man's best friend or a shapeshifter from a different planet where they just play poker? Have you seen Bill Gates' Netflix series? I wrote all of Bill's lines. Can you please send me your autograph on $1,100 bills? I have a car. Do you actually brew your IPA on your ranch? Have chess tournaments, so I'll get back to you." Austin replies, "Hello, Kevin. Thanks for being a fan and a supporter all of these years. You're the best. My bench press is 27 stone. Yes, I too believe dogs are shapeshifters from another planet. My dogs do not gamble. You did an awesome job on Bill's lines. I felt he came off as authentic and was a person who could have made something of his life if he'd tried harder. I had my assistant send you some autograph headshots of me, and I would rather just wire you the money than send it in the mail. Yes, I brew my beer right here in the ranch. Good luck on your chess tournament. I'm playing checkers at 3 p.m. with the world champ. We are playing best 4 out of 7 for $1.5 million cash prize. P.S. My best squat was 31.5 stone. Good luck."
Fair play to Austin for typing on that rather than just replying with, "What?" Anyway, that was Reese's Pieces. Here's the next bit.
It's Cultaholics.
Whoosh. And the... Shut up.
Whoosh.
And-
Wow. What a great year it's been so far.
Yeah, it has been. Yeah, what a great year. But the big question this week was Lana and Bobby Lashley's wedding the best wrestling wedding ever?
No, it wasn't.
Because we want the hits. Because everyone's talking about it.
It wasn't the best one ever.
It had all the boxes were ticked though. Cake with man inside.
Yep.
Tick. I feel a bit weird saying this. The big turn, the shocking reveal
the
at
big
the end.
turn.
You know what I
It
mean?
had one.
Tick. It was there.
Does it have to be good?
Bobby's suit. Tick.
Well-
That was there. The minister fellow. What was he called? What's his position? I don't know.
Don't know.
That guy in the middle. Fantastic. Shades of John Cena Sr. I thought by his delivery.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, how dare! Very like an amateur
Like an amateur.
theatrical man. Yeah, all the boxes were ticked for me. It's in the conversation.
I don't think so.
It depends on your perspective, doesn't it? 'Cause do you want a proper macho man versus versus Elizabeth, where you have people crying in the crowd? Or do you just want silly bollocks?
There was silly bollocks at the end of Macho Man and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
The snake.
Yeah,
That was serious bollocks.
Ah, well, that was
it was,
scary
yeah, it
bollocks.
was
That
scary.
What are the ones we got? Billy and Chuck
Yeah.
for the
Oh,
Bischoff.
Did somebody say
Oh my God.
3 minutes? Oh.
Bischoff's great
Yes.
at rubbish stuff.
Oh, Al Wilson and Dawn Marie.
Oh, no.
Al in his pants.
I
Oh.
liked who was it? It was Braxton Sutter or The Blade getting married to Laurel Van Ness or Chelsea Green in Impact. Bit uncomfortable in hindsight, given that he's recently free of addiction and stuff. But Mike Kanellis, his gimmick at the time was that he was just really drunk at the wedding. That was funny. And then the whole point of it is that Braxton Sutter's actually in love with Ali, or the bunny. I'm just giving all them now their names now.
You're doing better than Excalibur. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Look at their bums.
To see who they
Oh,
are. And they all have lovely bodies. Ali comes out and crashes the wedding.
Yeah.
It's the reversal of the trope. The woman comes out to crash the wedding, and Braxton Sutter, who's married to her in real life, has to do a shocked face at how nice she looks in her dress. He's like, it's so good. And then they, get off together. And Chelsea Green stayed in that wedding dress for the next 3 months of the feud. It was so good.
I remember that.
But for me, that's an underrated one.
Because 2 ones I got. One is Kane and Lita.
Oh, God.
When the feud was supposed to be, Kane and Matt Hardy are feuding over who gets ownership of Lita because women are objects. And then real life intervened and everyone knew about that. So it's like, my God, Lita, you got some stamina on you, haven't you? God. And it ended with them not getting married and Kane tombstoning the vicar.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon.
And the other one, you mentioned TNA. Was it Bully Ray and
Brooke Hogan.
Brooke Hogan.
Yes.
And they get married, and it's Taz. Like, what?
The best reveal.
What? Is it me or is it getting a little hot in here? And it's like, huh? And everyone goes, it's great.
And he takes it off.
Everyone goes mental. Oh my God, Taz.
Yeah. He's been on commentary all along. Oh.
And then they all get attacked. And then Hogan gets attacked. Hulk Hogan gets attacked. And then Brooke's trying to console him, but at the same time going a dress is ripped. So she's loud as hell at the camera. Are you okay, Dad? My tits are out.
Oh, no. And as well, Bully Ray gets hit with a concrete block or a plinth or something, which they have to later explain when they retconned it so that he was the leader. He was like, I took a couple shots for the team.
Oh,
He's been smashed with a concrete thing. Oh, that's a good shout.
Yeah.
I like how slow Taz reveals it and does it the wrong way, so he's got to then turn around to the hard cam.
But it's that Mexican
The
wave
crowd
of
though,
everyone
yeah,
going,
yeah.
oh, like it meant
That's
anything. Taz has joined it. Wait,
He's joined 3
minute
minute warning.
Oh, no.
Pulls up.
Evil commentating Taz has joined the supergroup known as
Yeah.
Aces and Eights.
With
Oh,
Garrett
good times.
Bischoff.
No. And Wesley Briscoe.
Yes, where's Briscoe?
Was that him with the hair?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never knew his name.
Gerald Briscoe went a period of blocking everyone that said anything negative about his son, so I'm still blocked because I tweeted, I wonder how Gerald Briscoe feels about having a son that is older than him. Because let me tell you, if you've not seen Wesley Briscoe, he looked rough.
God's
Sorry, famous Cultaholic fan, Wes Briscoe.
So we found
In
out.
case we go to a Subway and you serve it as a Subway.
So we found out that. Wow. So we found out that. No offense to the fine people of Subway, by the way. They're.
Yeah, but not all of the people that work there probably had prestigious wrestling careers
Right,
a few years
right.
before.
That's very true, actually.
Maybe a meatless meatball, or whatever they're calling it.
Have we decided that it wasn't the best wedding ever?
Triple
then?
H and Stephanie.
No.
All the fun of the fair.
Well, the one that me and Tom are doing right now, the SmackDown ones, are getting up to the
You're
point where...
married, are you?
Oh, I wish. Where Tess about to get married to Steph, and then they throw that Hail Mary pass because apparently when they wrote that, they didn't know how it was going to end. Because they started writing stuff, they'd figure out on the way there, which is amazing to think how they do things then. And then Russo left. Like, what can I do? So then Steph gets hit with a bin. So, okay,
He was
cool.
the only man
Let's
who
have
knew
some
the
time.
ending.
Yeah. Damn it. The secret died with him.
It's
And then,
that Tony Hancock, Lady Don't Fall Backwards, when the page is ripped out. He
Yeah.
wants another last page. Anyway, sorry, that was an old.
That was a good reference.
Thank you.
And then apparently Kevin Kelly suggested, why don't we have Triple H do it? Then marry Steph and tell me one of the best decisions of that period of history.
Yeah.
And and then Tess was like, my push. But he got, some wedding gifts out of it, so he had a soda stream to take home.
Wasn't necessarily when, but when Triple H and Stephanie renewed their vows. It was in the build-up to No Way Out 2002, I think it was. I had it on VHS. I got a good school report one year and got that as a present.
Nice.
But Triple H's little speech is like, Stephanie, I've known you for what you truly are. And she's like, he's going to say a lovely woman. He goes, hey, no good lying bitch. We are through. And he kicks over the things. It was fantastic. Teddy Long had a heart attack. That's a good one.
That is Oh, wasn't like somebody you sing at that wedding as well? Like, somebody who's famous. So I don't know. So obviously they're not that
Maybe,
famous.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Can't
carry on.
remember. Just remember
Drake
Hartford.
Maverick's wedding to Renee. Renee, no. The belt.
Oh,
Truth was-
yeah.
Where they had to hide Braun Strowman from the actual like footage they used online just to protect the kayfabe. The kayfabe.
There's no way Drake Maverick would invite Braun Strowman to his wedding. What?
The worst decision ever.
Yeah.
So where does Lana
it.
rank and all that?
Oh, no. I don't like it.
I think we need to wait and see where it's going.
I've been waiting on this angle for so long now.
Have you?
Yeah, ever since Rusev was apparently getting with Maria Kanellis.
He is the baby daddy.
What happened there?
He wasn't. She lied.
Oh, right.
And then who got revealed to be?
No one.
No one.
Mike. I don't
No,
know.
Mike was the
Mike
loser
was a
guy.
cook, yeah.
That was all part of Operation. I can't believe we signed these guys without checking if they were pregnant or not. Let's humiliate them. To which one of the tweets I still get pointing out reminded was like, would it be great if you had like a cook fetish? He's actually just really enjoying every week on Raw. At which point went, Maffew, please. Sorry about that.
I'm done with talking about weddings now.
Yeah.
I'm finished.
Are you going to any weddings this year? Because I'm going to one.
No,
I've
no.
got a stag, dude, and I've got invited to the wedding on that.
Where is it?
In Prague.
Whoa.
Oh, guess what we're going for our stag do?
Blackpool.
Ghetto golf.
Blind. Ghetto golf is
The scene of the
fantastic.
crime.
It is good, though. The
is.
scene
Oh, it's
of the
great.
crime. What crime was that?
When Jen ingested more alcohol than is legally allowed.
Yeah. If you know any good weddings or better weddings than that, please tell us. Oh, wait, you've probably already done in the comments. Who we kidding? But the real nice people that have joined us all the way at the very end, thank you very much for watching another exciting, wonderful, and random as hell episode of the Cultaholic
Wedding Podcast.
God damn it, I was doing so well.
should
And
start.
also on my
Yeah.
tongue, and also on my gum there. So I'm like, we're doing great. Thank you very much for watching. Grinding to a screeching halt as always.
Wow.
This has been Ross on Wrestling.
Thank you, Maffew, Greg.
This has been Jack the Jobber.
Thank you, Maffew.
And if you want to send us or subscribe to us, you can do so at patreon.com/cultaholic. And if you send any of these lovely things, please do at mailbag@cultaholic.com. But until then, please put your hands in the middle of the table, pretend like you're going to do something serious, and then go, no, I saw that, and just do that.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! Diddlers. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. You can follow Cultaholic on Twitter @Cultaholic, and you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Cultaholic. If you enjoy what we do, you can pledge to our Patreon at patreon.com/Cultaholic. Hit subscribe, and don't forget, join us